I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. America, I got some shit on my mind. I'm gonna let my brothers get to it. These brothers know all the shit that's been going on with these league signings, America. I got some shit on my mind dealing with my Green Bay football Packers. I don't know what the fuck we are doing, y'all. How in the hell do we let an all-pro center go? How do we not get that shit done? How do we not re-sign Corey Lindsey? How the fuck do we just saw the Super Bowl in which the best quarterback in this league right now, Patrick Mahomes, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, this motherfucker out there running for his life because his line was lackluster in that Super Bowl.
Right.
Now, I got part of the reason we lost to Tampa Bay is because my all-pro future Hall of Fame left tackle was out, David Bakhtiari. So something should tell us, damn, that line important like a motherfucker. We need to make sure we do everything in our power to keep this line intact. Do we do that? No. We let that motherfucker skate and we re-sign the running back, the popular running back. And I fuck with Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones wears Green Bay Packer necklaces and shit while he plays football. He pulls them out and shit and shows them to the world because he's happy to be in Green Bay. Ain't that many motherfuckers happy to be in Green Bay. It's cold in Green Bay. But Aaron Jones is happy to be in Green Bay. I'm cool with that. But you know what I'm not cool with? I'm not cool nor happy with the fact that we still have not won another Super Bowl in the Aaron Rodgers era. And I'm not happy because I don't know, off the top of my head, and I watch a lot of football, I don't know another running back that's really been about that life on that second contract. And my brothers off camera, they mentioned Adrian Peterson, one of the GOATs. They mentioned LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the GOATs. Are the Green Bay Packers trying to tell me Aaron Jones one of the GOATs? He better be. Aaron Jones better be one of the GOATs. And we're going to sit up here and pay this man, but not pay this all-pro center. Take it away, brothers. That's all the fuck I got.
Well, I mean, they see the hat that I'm wearing. Can't say my Niners necessarily did a splash, but I was appreciative. They actually gave me two corners because we didn't have any corner signed before free agency. We reworked D Ford's contract, save us some money. Hopefully we're using that. Gonna put that to good use, unlike what Jackson does with their money. But man, I would say I'm the most shocked by the Patriots. Patriots really went and spent money today. They got Jonnu Smith from Tennessee. They went and got Nelson Aguilar, who resurrected his career with the Raiders. They went and got on defense. Who was that? They got somebody from the Ravens. I can't remember his name.
Matthew Judon.
Yeah. They went and got him. And you know, the Patriots don't spend money. Like, that's not their thing. They don't spend money. So
Tom Brady won a Super Bowl.
Say what?
Tom Brady won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. No. Basically, Tom Brady pissed Bill Belichick off. That's where we at. But yeah, that was my most surprising, the fact that Patriots was spending money.
T, what you got?
We ain't even close to being done with this thing, and it's already kind of crazy. I didn't know about the Lindsley release, but that's $62.5 million to the Chargers. The Chargers paid. I think it's a 5-year deal. It's just something about teams that when they let their all-pro center go, i.e. the Seattle Seahawks, things go south.
I appreciate
that's neither
that,
here
T.
nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Thanks for warming my heart, T.
What do you want me to do? I mean, there's no
keys. Lied to me this time.
Green Bay didn't give me no keys. Now I understand the re-signing of Aaron Jones because I do personally think they still have a good enough line that there wouldn't be just this drastic drop off. I don't think the Packers line, and the Packers are very good at getting guys that fit their scheme. They've been doing it time and time and time again. But re-signing Aaron Jones, I thought was a good move because I foresee them paying him for his work, but yet I think they're going to work him differently next year. I do think A.J. Dillon's going to get more touches. I really do. Because in spots, he looked really good. So I do think they're going to try to work him in more next year. I think they probably, I'm sure, I have to look at the deal, but I'm sure that deal ain't like fully guaranteed. So I'm sure there's some stuff that allows Green Bay to kind of wiggle their way out of the contract. But I'm kind of interested in what Tennessee did. Letting Corey Davis go. That's an interesting one. I do love what San Fran did, and then, we could touch on that or whatever. But to me, that Corey Davis let go, that was a little interesting because Tannehill is not the guy that, makes receivers better. Receivers make Tannehill. And so now you don't take anything away from that vaunted running game that you've had for the last several years. What you going to do to address the outside? Because if you look at Jacksonville, they've got pretty good receivers. And if they wanted to keep all that intact and pick Trevor Lawrence with that, that could be a deal. That could be a big deal. The Colts have really good receivers. I know they're not like superstars, and T.Y. is a little past his prime, but they're still good.
A free agent, though.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you re-sign, I mean, they're still good. Looking at the team from last year, Houston. Well, they let Hop and they let Fuller go, so I don't really talk about Houston much. Houston don't really count for me in the NFL no more. But that's neither here nor there.
Except for Deshaun.
Except for Deshaun. But Tennessee, I didn't really understand that one. I really thought they would have re-upped Corey Davis. So they got to be indicating that they're gonna go do something to replace Corey Davis. I would think.
And then they lost Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith. I'm sorry. They let Jonnu Smith go. So you're gonna hit your raggers to Anthony Ferkser next year. So I don't really know what Tennessee's doing. I don't really understand Tennessee. I mean, you can't be are you that broke after signing Derrick Henry? I mean, and I guess maybe that's your second contract. That's another guy you could say got a second contract and still flourishing, I guess you could say.
Is this his second one he just got?
He got paid last year, I thought.
Okay.
I thought he got re-up last year. Okay. Or 2 years ago, maybe. But
let me turn Williams up.
But he another one that's gonna go down. He's one of them ones.
He gonna
Aaron
go
Jones.
Who? Henry?
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry on a Hall of Fame mark.
Yeah, that's right.
Aaron Jones better be on the Hall of Fame mark then. This is his first Pro Bowl that he's ever made. Okay. I know Skip Bayless be trying to hate on Aaron Rodgers. Skip Bayless been the number one person driving the Aaron Jones bus. Okay. And again, I personally like Aaron Jones as a Packer fan. Okay. But this is his first Pro Bowl. He's only played in his 4 seasons. He only played 1 full year. His first couple of years, he missed both of those years. He missed 4 games. Last year, he missed 2 games, and he was only getting like 200 carries and missing games. Imagine if we bump him up to the 300 carry load that Derrick Henry got.
But I don't see that happening.
So why pay him then if I'm finna split time with A.J. Dillon?
I do think they're going to try to get Aaron more in the receiving game. I think they're going to try to use him more in the receiving game.
Now, I give you that. That's part of the reason he made the Pro Bowl last year, because he gave me like 70-some-odd yards on the ground, but he gave me 20-some-odd yards through the air, which gave him around, up in that 100 yards from scrimmage type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
he's going to have to do more receiving because they didn't re-sign Jamal Williams. But here's what I'll say. I think that Aaron Jones, I think he deserved his money. I think they should have signed him.
Going forward, you think he deserved, or are you saying based on what he's done for us?
But based on what he has done. But here's my thing. My problem is not even with them signing Aaron Jones. It's what they did in the draft last year because it doesn't make sense. You
Thanks,
finna go.
I wasn't even thinking about that, Joseph.
You're welcome. You finna go year 2 with A.J. Dillon, which normally this supposed to be his coming out party.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, if I'm not mistaken, you all drafted a tight end in the 3rd round last year. And guess what? That tight end was not y'all starting tight end this past year. Like I don't know what they're doing in the draft. The way they drafted last year was almost to say, you know what? We're about to trade Rodgers and get some picks. We're about to let Aaron Jones walk. And we finna start fresh. We finna blow it up and start fresh. But that's not what they're doing. I don't get it.
That's what they didn't anticipate. That them boys gonna go out there and turn up like that. And now you got a situation where Aaron Jones has given me back-to-back 1,000-yard years. Gave me 1,000 on the ground in 2019 and 16 touchdowns. He gave me 1,100 last year. Again, I fuck with him. This is really a cold-blooded take. We've talked about it before. In the NFL, they beat the shit out of these running backs, and then by the time they get Aaron Jones' age, 26 years old, I guess he's going to be 27 next year and then the season. You guys took so many licks, they started goddamn it's over with.
Yeah.
That's why they come in hitting the ground running. They got to figure out a way to get their money up front. Unfortunately, that's not my problem. I want a fucking Super Bowl so these folks can quit blowing on my fucking phone every playoffs when we lose. That's what I want. That Niners, I know that's what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Every NFL fan wants that shit.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't getting it long as we got Jimmy. So.
Yeah, boy, y'all hate Jimmy, boy. So are y'all still in the Russell Wilson talk? Y'all ain't gonna get him within the division. Ain't
they wouldn't dare do that.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
So what can y'all do? What move y'all got then?
When the season started, I'm gonna be talking about how we the best team in the West.
Yeah, pretty much. hold
on, T. You hear this man? He up here snapping about the team, but letting us know he's still gonna be enthusiastic about the season.
We got to. We ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice. There ain't no choice. Dallas gonna be, so why can't we?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If Russell Wilson take his ass to Chicago, he becomes the enemy. I've been fucking with him.
I thought he needed an MVP by now.
His ass gonna become the enemy. I'm gonna bash his motherfucking ass. I'm gonna stop listening to Goodies by his wife. I'm gonna stop listening to Body Party.
No, you're not.
I'm probably not gonna stop listening to Body Party. I'm not gonna stop listening to that one.
Okay.
Listen to that one. But the rest of this shit, I'm not listening to that shit no more. I want them to get no streams. Don't take your ass to Chicago, Russell Wilson. Stay your ass out there in the NFC. Go to the AFC. You don't want to get out of here.
That's normally what they do anyway.
Look at the AFC.
He ain't going. Yeah.
Get out of the NFC and make it easier for my Packers. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.